What if India and Pakistan go to war? A global impact explained. What happens if two nuclear-armed neighbors, India and Pakistan, go to war? Beyond borders and battlefield headlines, such a conflict could ignite a regional catastrophe and shake the entire world. In this video, we'll explore the nations that would be most affected, how global powers might respond, and why the stakes are dangerously high. The spark, how it all started. India and Pakistan have fought multiple wars since their partition in 1947, with the Kashmir region remaining a flashpoint. A new war could be triggered by a terrorist attack, border skirmish, or political miscalculation. But this time, both countries have larger populations, more advanced militaries, and most critically, nuclear weapons. Immediate regional impact. The countries most affected first would be India and Pakistan themselves. Millions could be displaced, infrastructure destroyed, thousands of civilian and military casualties in just days. Afghanistan and Iran both would face refugee waves and potential cross-border instability. China, a close ally of Pakistan and a major economic power in the region. China might attempt diplomatic intervention, but its interests could be threatened. Bangladesh and Nepal, economically and geographically tied to India. They'd face supply chain shocks, economic fallout, and political pressure to pick sides. Nuclear nightmare scenario. If the war turns nuclear, even on a small scale. Scientists predict catastrophic effects. Up to 100 million immediate deaths. Nuclear winter smoke from cities could block sunlight, lower global temperatures, and devastate agriculture. Famine and climate disruption would extend far beyond South Asia. Global economic shockwaves. India is the world's fifth largest economy. Pakistan is a key player in China's Belt and Road Initiative. A war between them would disrupt global tech supply chains, especially in IT and pharmaceuticals, crash stock markets across Asia, cause oil prices to spike, especially if shipping through the Indian Ocean is disrupted, trigger massive investor pullback from emerging markets. Countries most at risk economically include UAE and Saudi Arabia, USA, UK, and Japan. How the world reacts. The international response would be urgent and intense. United Nations would call for an immediate ceasefire. The US might pressure both sides diplomatically, while keeping troops in nearby regions on alert. Russia and China would push for regional stability, but with their own interests at heart. NATO would stay out militarily, but work to prevent nuclear escalation. Humanitarian organizations would scramble to assist displaced populations, while the world watches terrified as any further escalation. India and Pakistan hold the future of over 1.7 billion people in their hands. A war between them would be a tragedy not just for South Asia, but for the entire planet. This is not just a regional issue, it's a global threat. That's why dialogue, diplomacy, and de-escalation matter now more than ever. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going and advocate for peace.